Feeling dizzy and barely able to see anything in front of her, Tanaka tried to calm her mind while attempting to ignore the shooting pain in her leg. Tanaka looked at where the wolf was waiting. It was as if it was trying to assess the threat that she posed to it. I should have a little bit of time. Tanaka quickly tried to think of a solution out of her current circumstance. Through the artificial anger, feelings of panic were beginning to work their tendrils into her mind. You're not gonna make it. You can't even move with one of your legs messed up. Just accept getting eaten by that thing. Getting out of this place and back into the world was a pipe dream. The thoughts began to form, trying to pull her into feelings of despair. Yelling loudly at the wolf, Tanaka felt the effort wasn't just for the monster, but also for the negative thoughts trying to affect her actions. I'll make it out of this. Tanaka forced herself to move. Clenching her teeth, she screamed in pain as she forced her leg under her while righting herself. Currently, she was kneeling on the ground, the bad leg under her, with the good leg having a foot planted. Her vision was nearly encompassed in darkness, the blood draining from her head. With every fiber of her being, she forced herself to not pass out. She knew that the moment she stopped clawing at staying awake, it would mark her death. You can do this. Tanaka screamed through clenched teeth as she breathed heavily. Saliva dripped from her mouth, not noticed by Tanaka due to the excruciating pain. In front of her, Tanaka kept her right arm outstretched, as though warning the monster that would face dire consequences if it thought she was out of the fight. Through the pinhole of her vision, Tanaka could see both heads observing her with their tongues out. It was like the monster knew that it wouldn't be long before she collapsed on her own. Come at me! Tanaka yelled, annoyed at the calm assurance displayed by the thing. Even with one of my legs out of the picture, I can still take you down. She snarled viciously. As though sensing something, the monster took a step forward. Panting from the effort of taunting the thing, Tanaka thought, that's not a good sign. After the initial step forward, the monster took another. With her weakening vision, Tanaka thought she could see it grin with both mouths. Leaping forward, it crossed the distance between them in mere seconds. Yelling in desperation, Tanaka grabbed the nearest head with both hands. Answering her defense, the monster used its other head to tear into Tanaka's shoulder, blood spraying out. The weight of the monster nearly took Tanaka to the ground, consciousness nearly leaving her due to the pain from both her leg and shoulder. I'm not done yet. Tanaka shoved her right armored fist into the mouth of the head she was fighting off. Feeling Tanaka's hand being shoved into its mouth, the head began to frantically move. The other bit down harder while twisting its head, ripping apart the muscles in the shoulder. Tanaka's left hand dropped like a rock from losing all strength. The world spun around her. Tanaka barely processed the fact that she was desperately reaching for anything to grab inside the monster's mouth. Cries of pain from the thing being the only reaction she was able to register. As her breathing became labored and difficult, Tanaka's eyes spun in their sockets. Flashes of light filled the remaining of her vision. For a brief moment, something on the ground registered in her mind. Is that my arm on the ground? Tanaka wondered as everything went black.